Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 3 of Less Platinum Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. Alright, before we move on to the next thing, we have to go to the mayor's house. I just want to quickly go into... Oh, I can't. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get a free heal, so I'm going to spend 100 gold and just rest at the inn. We will have a fight soon, so I don't know if we're going to get a heal. I was hoping to be able to rest at the at Emil's home, but looks like that's not going to happen. Alright, let's head to the mayor. Down here. And the way this town works is so strange. You go southwest and then it ends up putting you southeast.
Lady Marta, we've been looking for you.
Hawk. Is he a friend?
Commander Brute says that if you return Ratatosk's core, all will be forgiven, and you'll be welcomed back into the Vanguard.
You're a member of the Vanguard?
You can tell Commander Brute that what you did, what all of you did, isn't something I can forget.
Whatever do you mean?
Don't act dumb. I'm not giving up Ratatosk's core.
Then we will show you no mercy. Men, seize Lady Marta!
Yes, sir!
Okay, we have a fight. Hopefully we can win, because this is... well, I've written it's not too tough, but I think it can be. Okay, so we've got the gremlin. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is super perfect. Alright, watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the second movement with everyone.
It's over.
Indignation. Nice. Alright, so the reason it was... oh, we even got skillful fingers. That's good. I can sort of explain skillful fingers in a bit. Maybe I can explain it right now. Hang on. I've got to be careful with these two. Oh, right. Everyone's not attacking because they're still on... Hang on. There, and then change formation and put Marta here. Okay, so I am somehow making this work, even though no one was attacking. Okay, this is going well. The reason that worked was because I had a light element, a thunder element, and a fire element, which is what everyone is.
Should have never gone against me.
Perfect, that went really well. 2.72, got a decent amount of experience. Emil leveled up, let's go.
Lady Marta, Emil, we must leave this place at once.
You're right. Let's go.
Huh, what? How did I get wrapped up in this mess?
Okay, Marta obtained the title Former Vanguard. Okay, so unlike Emil, you can actually switch Marta's title, and it won't block you off from anything. So her art attack, her physical defense, and her art defense will go up when she levels. Although I don't understand fully exactly how it works. I just know that like there's a chance to get a bonus or something like that. Mysterious girl, heroic girl that appeared out of nowhere. It was all for the people of Silverant, but the girl left the organization with mixed feelings. Mysterious girl. What is, what is a song by Peter Andre for 200, Alex? Or Ken, now? Let's see. Just give me a second to work out. Okay, so we can try and leave via the east, but it's blocked off. Oh, and you can actually fight someone. This is worthwhile. Let's do it. Yeah, sometimes it takes really long. Actually, maybe this one wasn't worthwhile. It's probably too much hassle, or not enough gain. Come on. Let's go. The second movement.
It's over.
Yeah, her attack really only functions well when it's when the enemy is large. Because I think you only attack one enemy, but it's sort of the big enemies that it works better on. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of difficult to keep the combo going in this game, but I'm doing pretty well. 20 something hits.
You're so amazing.
Okay, same thing.
Shut up. That was nothing.
I love the way you said that.
Okay,
I'm
everyone
not fighting anymore.
everyone leveled. It's actually pretty good. The way is sealed off by the Vanguard. Alright. Do I dare? I'm gonna rest one more time because I'm not 100% sure if you get a rest before the next fight. Wait, can I even rest? I can. Have fun. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I want to be as strong as I possibly can for the upcoming battles. I would like to very much not lose. La la la. Oh, nope, don't go that way. Go this way. Yes. Get out of my way. Yeah, everyone still says the same thing. I think. Probably.
Get them! Move! What?
Huh?
What?
You're from the Church of Martel.
I am Magnar, Commandant of the Church of Martel. By the orders of Lloyd the Great, I have come to take the Demon Lord Ratatosk and the Centurion's core.
You're all the same.
Hand it over, and I will guarantee that none of you will be harmed. However, if you refuse, this town will meet the same fate as Palmacosta.
Same as Palmacosta? What does he mean?
What, boy? You don't know? The foolish vanguard planned to use Ratatosk's core to start a rebellion in order to destroy the Church of Martel and the Chosen.
Lloyd killed all of those innocent people to steal Ratatosk's core and to quell the rebellion.
That's what my parents died for?
Imp, my servant, go! Lady Marta, Emil, we must leave town now.
What should we do? If we leave, the town will be destroyed.
Foolish, barbarous Silveranti, listen well. I am Commandant Magnar of the glorious Martel Knights. We have come here to arrest the vile vanguard for their crimes. Blasphemy against the Church and inciting rebellions and discontentment across the world. However, we have also recently received reports from Lloyd the Great stating that the people of Luin have been engaged in sinful cooperation with the vanguard. Therefore, this whole town, along with the vanguard, now face charges of treason against the Chosen. But I will grant one final opportunity to redeem yourselves. A girl named Marta is hiding in this city. Bring her to me. Do so, and Lloyd the Great may very well forgive your crimes.
Marta, hand them the core on your forehead.
But I...
Oops, sorry.
Why not? If you, the Vanguard, hadn't attempted a rebellion, Palmacosta never would have been destroyed in the first place. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But if we don't do something, Luin will be destroyed. And if that happens, everyone will blame me since I'm the one who brought you here.
You're right. I'm truly sorry about what happened in Palmacosta.
Where are you?
I'll give them Ratatosk's core. I'm sorry, Tenebrae.
Emil, Knight of Ratatosk, you just sent Lady Marta to her death. Lord Ratatosk's core on her forehead requires energy from her body. The core cannot be separated from her before Lord Ratatosk awakens. Removing it beforehand will surely cause her death.
No, we have to tell her.
She already knows. She intends to die for this town and for you, for your petty desire to protect yourself. I just wanted you to know the consequences of your words.
I'm going to stop Marta.
You'll be ostracized by the people in town.
I don't care.
Well then, I shall go with you.
I'm here now. Are you satisfied?
Tell us where Ratatosk's core and the Centurion's cores are.
I don't have a Centurion's core, but Ratatosk's core is right here. If you want it that badly, you'll have to take it with my head.
What a marvelous idea. I think I will.
Seize her, men! All right. We no longer have any need for this town. Hand down the divine punishment they deserve.
No, wait a minute! You said that you'd...
That's enough! Silence! The orders of Lloyd the Great are absolute. All right, men, the time has come. Pillage! Kill! Show them the divine punishment of the goddess Martel! Yes, sir!
Oh no! Stop it! Ah!
Didn't you hear what I said? I said stop, you miserable swine! I'll teach you the true meaning of divine punishment!
Alright, another battle with this new version of Emil. Or this other version of Emil. Martel Knights, let's go. Okay, we've got a got Pole Wiggle instead of Marta for this fight. It would have been nice to have Marta because I have exactly the components I need for a very good unison attack. Trying to do some good combos here. Stop blocking. I'll wait until it's full. I don't know what the difference is between having like a full unison gauge versus a not full one. Let's go. Third movement. Using everyone except for Pole Wiggle. Devil's Maw and Final Punishment. Holy crap. Alright, not that much damage, but it looks cool at least. I'm so glad that I finally understand that. I've put so many hours into this game and only recently have finally understood how that works. Now, do I get let me try one more time. Yes, I do get first, because the major element was lightning, I get the first element. Sorry, I get the first movement and I get the assistance from my gremlin. Okay, what did we get? Scarlet's is level 4 and that's it. Alright, nice. That's that done.
Stand up, Marta.
Emil.
Now then, time for your punishment. You better pray to Martel one last time. Pray to her for a painless death!
Okay, one more fight. This time against Commandant Magnar.
Get to those against the goddess Martel!
Perfect.
Dragon Fang!
Alright, the elemental grid must, like, know. I guess you guys can sort of test on your end if you're using different monsters. Perfect. Couldn't have continued a few more hits. Yes. Let's go. If you press it immediately after it finishes, you should get the hit. It didn't give it to me. That's weird. Alright, I got 20. That's fine. Okay, he taunted. Oh, I forgot to explain Skillful Fingers from either this time or last time. I can't remember. I'll try and explain it soon. Okay, we got a level up. Wow, that was really good. If I, you know what? If I had more hits, the bonus would have been so much better. 13.25 grade. Let's have a look at that. We got a heal mark. We defeated the boss. We only got attacked. Well, again, I don't know how that one works, but like because we got hit a few times, we lost some stuff. We guarded an attack. Performed attack with resistance. Okay, so I think like when we attacked him and he was guarding or something, we inflicted 10 hits. Performed a unison attack. Not hit. That was pretty good. 1.5 max HP and TP at the end of the battle. What else did we get? Everyone leveled. Everyone leveled, basically. Emil learned the skill Backstep. I can explain that later. Scarlet learned the art Lightning. Fantastic. And we got a heal mark. Alright, let's keep going. We got a bunch of Gald as well.
I don't understand. Who are you?
The question is, who the hell are you? Well, let's see your divine punishment now. Go ahead. Show it to me. Are you listening?
Emil. That's enough, Emil! Stop it!
What did I do?
Marta left the party. Formation has changed. Okay. Alright, let's talk to everyone. No, I don't know you. Stay back. Get away from me. This town is falling apart, and it's all your fault. If anything happens to my daughter, I'll never forgive you. Alright, so now people seem to be afraid of us. I'm gonna keep talking to everyone. Whoop. Damn, I skipped that first one. Sorry, never mind, forget I said anything. He said, like, what do you want, or something. Let's go down here. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Yes, we're going where I want to go. Emil, you have my humblest thanks for driving away those from the Church of Martel. You have my deepest gratitude. Okay, so this old man, what's the thing? This old man, he wore something on his shoe, something like that. Emil, I heard you drove the Vanguard away. I had no idea you possessed that kind of strength. I don't need to talk to the mayor or the priest, but let's talk to them. Using force to resist those who wield force is not a righteous solution. Don't fight fire with fire. When you use violence to stop violence, you only end up breeding further violence. Let us pray now to the goddess Martel until your heart can find peace. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. They don't really say a tooth for a tooth nowadays, but when I was a kid, it was an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Ah, wait, what did you say? Must be dreaming, this is a dream. Ah, missed the first one again, sorry, I'm going through it too quickly. Poison bottle, cures poison, we don't need that. Actually, maybe we need that. Not now, but we might need that. I can't believe how expensive this bloody aquamarine is, and we can get some boots as well. I'm not going to worry about anything for just now. Let's go up and talk to the mayor. See what he says. Emil, try not to get in over your head. Okay, that was it. Massive event just happened. Mayor seems like the most, or one of the more important characters of the game so far, and all he says was try not to get in over your head. Alright, in order to... we do need to go up towards where my house is, or towards where Emil's house is, but let's go this way because I will potentially interact with the two... Okay, doesn't matter. It's Dita and Mol again. Also, I think last time I said...
Mol. They didn't run away.
I said that they were voiced by Derek Stephen Prince, which is true, who did the voice of Kokichi Omen, Danganronpa V3, the English voice, which is also true. I think he actually does both characters. It's a little difficult. Like, one is really almost exactly Kokichi's voice. The other one, it still sounds like him. I'm pretty sure it's both. We'll get to hear them talk a bit more. Alright. It's Emil. Get out of here. Oh, you still say the same thing. What about, is there anyone back here? Can I sneak over this way? I'm grateful you saved the town, but please just stay away from me. I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk to you. Okay, let's head into the weapon shop. I don't want any trouble. Can buy some more stuff. I could have bought a leather... No, actually, no, I couldn't have. I mean, equitable leather gauntlets. Yeah, why not? Let's buy one. In fact, let's buy a few things here. Let's buy the blue ribbon. I think we have the red ribbon. The red ribbon army. Let me look at that red ribbon one more time. Yeah, I think we have that one. Again, don't worry about synthesize just yet. You start something in here, kid, I'll arrest you myself. Oh, you're not scared of us. What if you want to say something, then say it. I'll be watching you closely, kid. I better not. Oh, he says the same thing. Interesting. It's funny how the clerk's dialogue changed, but that dude's dialogue didn't change. Our house was on fire before. Can we enter here? Can't return right now, and... Okay. So we're almost at the end of chapter 1, by the way. It's gonna finish exactly as I did on practice, which is crazy. Oh, it's you. I guess you look well. What about you? What? Okay, same thing. No, I will not stay the night this time. I don't think there's any need to say... You know what? Let's just do it, just in case. I'm pretty sure there's no need to save. We're about to head into chapter 2 and we'll be able to save again soon. But for now, may as well. Also, I'm trying... Every time I start an episode, I load the previous save so that I can... even though there's a trophy for playing for 100 hours, I want the time to be as accurate as possible. I'm just out of curiosity to see how long it would take.
Oh, hey! How are you? You doing good?
Yeah, you can really hear it in Mole. And Dita, as I said, I think it's the same guy, it's just a slightly different voice.
We're pretty busy, so, Yeah, it's not like we're afraid of you or anything.
Oh man, close your eyes and you can just see Kokichi's face.
Oh.
Both the Vanguard and the Martell Knights have left town. The mayor wants to talk to you. Will you come?
Marta joined the party, formation has changed. We get the final skit for this chapter, Promise.
Emil, thank you. You saved me again. I'll always be on your side. That's a promise. So cheer up, okay?
Thanks, Marta.
Okay, let's have a look. So you can get the blue ribbon, which is a little bit better. Oh, the heal mark. Okay, we should put the heal mark onto Emil. The way that works is it says recovers 3% of max HP when an enemy is defeated. It's pretty good to a starting thing. We're going to be attacking a few enemies and killing a few enemies, mostly with Emil, so I think it's best to be on him. Alba and Flora.
Emil.
Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Aunt Flora, I
was thinking about Racel, and I was like, his uncle's not Racel, and it's like, no, his parents were Lana and Racel. I think it was Lana.
Get away from us, you monster!
How could you?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Alright. Get away from us, you monster. Emil. Yeah, so Alba's pretty direct. Flora is a bit more ambiguous in how she feels right now. Did you say this is the thing that I skipped before? Emil, you did that? It must be dreaming. This is a dream. Yeah, he says the same thing. Okay, let's talk to the mayor. I could be mayor.
Emil, thank you for coming. I have a favor to ask of you.
What sort of favor?
I want you to go find Lloyd for me.
Is this your way of telling me to leave?
No, I simply cannot believe what just happened here. The Lloyd that I know would never allow this kind of slaughter and looting, even on orders from the church.
But...
I didn't believe what you said about Paul Macosta until today. But it seems that the same thing almost happened to our town. I'm just not sure what to believe anymore.
Mayor, it doesn't take much for people to change. Like me.
That may be so. Which is exactly why I want you to investigate this. Why Lloyd changed like he did, and why he's looking for Ratatosk and the Centurion's cores.
So this is how you plan to protect Emil from the fear of the townspeople.
The people of our town are easily frightened, please forgive them. But I believe this is for your own good.
I'll look for Lloyd. And then, I will avenge my parents.
I understand. I won't try to stop you. Emil, our town may be full of people who fear you, but this is still your home. I know it may sound hard to believe now, but once things calm down, I want you to come back.
I'm sorry I caused so much trouble.
Emil, thank you for saving Luin.
Marta left the party, formation has changed. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back home. I don't know if I'll get a refill, but we can actually go back to our house and rest, so I may as well quickly do that. I assume my health and TP will fill up once I finish the chapter, but that's okay. It takes a second. Alright, let's go. Now, in order to continue, we go the east way. Apparently the west way is blocked by plot, so let me just quickly see what they say there. It's probably not any big deal, but I'm just curious. There are still members of the Vanguard about. Better leave from the other exit. Okay, that's cool. Let's go. Alright, we made it. Not only do we make it, but we made it in the same amount of time. I think it was 2 hours and 25 minutes that I have on one of my other profiles. It's crazy.
Emil, wait!
Marta?
Tenebrae and I are going with you.
Why?
The whole point of our journey is to find the Centurion's cores and wake up Ratatosk. So Lloyd is our common enemy.
Since we share the same objective, it would be in our best interest to work together.
But I'm...
You also made a pact with Ratatosk as a knight, right? And Ratatosk is stuck on me. So that means you have to protect me.
As I told you before, Lady Marta had been looking for you. She wanted the boy who saved her back in Palma Costa, you, to be a knight of Ratatosk. So please.
It's partly my fault that things ended up the way they did. Let us go with you.
I really don't remember meeting you before. Are you okay with that?
It's okay, because I remember. And you're brave, so I feel like I can count on you.
You think I'm brave? I'm nothing like that.
No, you really are. You already saved me several times since we met again. And you wouldn't have done that if you didn't have courage. That's why I want to go with you. We can start off as friends, right? Of course, I don't mind being more than friends.
His face.
Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality.
It's just like he said.
What?
Oh, it's nothing.
Why don't we get going?
Right. Okay, let's go.
Marta joined the party. Formation has changed. Alright, and now we can head to Asgard, a city with many ancient ruins. The windmills and the stone dais are symbols of the city. Did I read? I didn't read this one. Tower Marta. Remains of a tower destroyed by a fearsome giant tree, connected to Lake Sanoa Cave. Alright, let's head over to Asgard, and when we do, we will finish chapter 1, and we will get to start chapter 2. If you hold X, you can run a little bit faster. Let's do that. Chapter 2. Troubled Heart.
This is some wind.
And that trophy is for completing chapter 1.
Come on, take it like a man!
That's easy to say.
It may be difficult to believe, but Lady Marta is depending on you. So please try to act like a man in front of her.
I'm not sure if I can.
What's keeping you two? Come on! We need to ask if anyone's seen Lloyd. Let's hurry! Wherever Lloyd is, that's where the Centurion's cores are. So let's find the mayor and ask if Lloyd's come by, okay?
Right.
Okay, here we are in Asgard. Yes, a lot of the towns are named after Norse mythology, as well as other mythologies. We get our first skit of Chapter 2, known as Strange Weather Patterns.
Wow, this wind is really something.
Right now, all sorts of strange weather patterns are happening around the world. It's all because of the joining of the worlds 2 years ago.
But everything will work out if the Centurion's cores are hatched, right?
That should be true in theory.
Wait, what do you mean, theory?
Things are not always as simple as they appear.
Huh?
Okay, cool. I need to take a break, so I'm just going to go to the field here, and I'm going to show you that if you press triangle on the field, you can access your menu, but you can also save the game using the system function. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's have a look at this time. I can't believe this. It's like 2 hours, 27, probably, 28. 29. I cannot believe it took almost the same amount of time, because you have to understand that, like, I was like rushing through everything. I was also like checking things sometimes, so there was a bit of a mixture of both things. Crazy. Did I change? Yeah, form of Vanguard. Okay, cool. And I just want to check one last thing. Oh, put the backstep on. So backstep is backstep by quickly tapping the left stick back twice, and he just like kind of jumps backwards, which is pretty good. Okay, and everyone else is good. There's first aid, lightning. So we now have another element. So if Scala used lightning 4 times, we could, well, it would have to use it a few more times, but the downside is if he can only use it 3 times because of his TP, he would need to restore TP. So it's still difficult to get monsters, but we will probably be doing that a little bit more very soon. Alright, for the time being, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's head back into Asgard, and let's get started with Chapter 2. Alright, let's start by just talking to everybody. Welcome to Asgard, though now is not a great time to visit. Asgard has always been a windy city, but we've never experienced winds this powerful before. I know there are strange things happening everywhere, but the winds here haven't stopped in 6 months. It's getting pretty scary. Alright, so same thing 6 months ago. Let's go into the food store here. Let's talk to this guy. I have spent years searching for the ingredients of legend. Without the perfect ingredients, I have no hope of besting the Wonder Chef. To stand a chance against the Wonder Chef, I need something truly legendary. But what? Raw ingredients? Water? Spices? Whatever it takes, I shall solve the riddles of culinary legend and triumph at last. The day will come, Wonder Chef. Okay, is there anything? No, you can't go over there. Alright, let's talk to this gentleman. Welcome to the Gale. We have all the fresh ingredients you're looking for. Can I bag something up for you? You know what? I think in the original Tales of Symphonia, this shop was also known as Gale, which is really cool. Alright, there's a bunch of food items, and I wasn't really focusing too much on food, but in my recent playthrough, or in my recent practice, I realized like it's actually quite valuable to utilize food as much as you possibly can. And it only has really one function in this game. Technically, some of it has a different function, but at the moment it only really has one function. So we're going to just buy out all the ingredients. Okay, looks like you can pick up seaweed from some enemies. Let me buy only 8 of these, just because I want to save my money a little bit. I'm probably not going to have enough money to buy other things, but we'll see. I've got 2 grey manuscripts, bandana, red ribbon. Oh, I've got an elemental fragment. That's really good. I might sell that. It's useful, but I might sell it. Don't worry about the synthesis just yet. We will do that very soon. Instead, let's continue. Let's go into this area here. It's like a small cave. When the wind gets strong, I can hear a faint voice, like someone screaming from really far away. But no one believes me. I really can hear a distant scream. This is the Shrine of the Right. In the olden days, the maiden who performed the ceremony on the stone dais would stay here overnight, or days, I don't know how to pronounce it actually. It is generally known as the Mural Cavern. We now use this as a wind shelter when the wild gusts strike. Maybe they used it for the same purpose back then as well. If I could decipher the ancient wisdom of the ancients, perhaps it could make our lives easier. At least that's what I've been telling myself for the last 2 years. I don't have a job, so my life isn't easy. If I could just decipher the wisdom of the ancients, I could live an easy life. Well, probably. Anything else? Okay. Okay, let's exit. I love the music in this game. let's go to the weapon shop. I'm riding on the bus. Alright, cats are cute. Ah, okay. Alright, so we have weapons here. We have the iron sword, which is actually an upgrade for Emil, so let's buy that. We have the iron spinner, which is also which is an upgrade for Marta. We have the iron plate, which is an upgrade for Emil. We have the feather cloak, which is an upgrade for Marta, but I cannot buy it. And everything else I think is actually okay to not worry about. The iron gauntlets, maybe, and the feather mittens. Yeah, let's buy these first. These are the most important. Let's have a look at synthesis. Okay, so the way synthesis works is you have base materials, you have additional materials, and then you get your final product. So let me try and explain it because it can get quite confusing. I have an apple gel. I have 5 of them. That's the number in the green brackets. In the bottom right hand or in the middle right hand corner, it says additional materials. I need a single lizard tail and I need at least 2 lemons to create a lemon gel. So an apple gel restores 30% of your max HP. A lemon gel restores 60% of your max HP. So you can synthesize a weaker gel into a stronger gel. The same goes for the orange gel, that you require 2 pineapples and a lizard tail, which I don't have. Fluffy fur. This is my base material. I have fluffy fur and I can use that to make leather gauntlets if I had a crawler's silk. I do have a spider's net, but I don't have a crawler's silk. And if I had 2 crawler's silk, I could make a cape. Leather gauntlets and a cape. Elemental fragment. If I had another elemental fragment, I could make an orichalcum already. This is like the earliest game you can make an orichalcum using. It also costs a lot, as you can see. It's 4,622 to make an orichalcum. Very expensive. Mysterious fragment made from an unknown material. It is pulverized and its power is weak. Legendary metal that has unparalleled hardness and beauty. Iron spinner. So we just bought this for Marta, and we can actually synthesize it into a silver spinner if we had 2 electrums and a pure silver. Unfortunately, we don't. If we did, we could get it, and it would give us a physical attack and art attack boost, and it would also give us the ability versus Ch.1, which basically means if we fought ghost weapons with the silver spinner, we would do more damage. Bandana can be made into a plate bandana and a fencer's bandana. Bandana crafted after the Eternal Swordsman in Legends of Fantasy. This must be like a reference to something. This bandana in particular is really good because it gives you the critical 2 skill and the physical defense increase 2. Critical 2, I actually forget what that does, but I can show you what it does in just a moment. Red ribbon can be used to make a pretty ribbon, gives you mental charge. I can also show you what that does in a moment. Okay, good, that's it. And we can equip stuff. I am not going to just yet. If you go to library and you go to battle help, you can select skills help, and we can go to critical. Critical 2 increases chance of a critical hit higher than critical 1. Okay, so critical 2 just increases your chance to critically hit, as I just read. Mental charge increases the TP recovery amount at the end of battle, so that's pretty cool. Was there another one? I've already forgotten. I feel like there was another one. It was versus Ghost. It just, yeah, advantage against Ghost family monsters. We're going to be running into them in this chapter. Just want to have a quick look at all this, because some of them, like I said, can be a little tricky. Don't think so. No, I think everything else is okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Also, I didn't read it last time, but Skillful Fingers does this. It temporarily increases your own and lead allies' dexterity. So, Skillful Fingers basically would increase the amount of crit that I would be able to deliver. I don't think I could get any more, equip any more skills, but it would increase the crit that I could deliver. I think I applied these before, but the reason they were off was because I loaded the game, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, I think we're done. I'm not going to bother putting their new weapons on, and there's a reason for that I'll go into later. Alright, here we go. This is one of the most in-depth parts of the game, the cats. Let's talk to this pink one. Meow, are you lost? Do you want to learn from my vast knowledge? What do you want to know? Okay, so the cats can tell you about the Cats Guild, cooking, quests, monster growth, monster evolution, number of monster synthesis, and why do you know so much. Let's read each of these. Cats Guild. This is a facility that allows you to organize befriended monsters, cook, and accept quests. Talk to the yellow worker cats. Cats Guild can be found in towns and sometimes even in dungeons. They may give you a clue, so please talk to them. Cooking. You can feed monsters by cooking ingredients and feeding them. This can only be performed within the Cats Guild. To cook, recipes and ingredients are necessary. Dishes can also be fed only to monsters that can eat. If no monsters are able to eat, you cannot feed them. Recipes for cooking can be obtained from the Wonder Chef. The Wonder Chef is hiding throughout the world. If you find something that is suspicious, investigate it. Quests. Quests can be accepted in the Cats Guild. It is a task that you can do and receive rewards from clients. Tasks vary from defeating monsters to treasure hunting. Rewards also differ with each task. Each quest is ranked from 5 to 1 and lists a recommended level. The higher the rank, the better the reward, but also the more dangerous and difficult that quest will be. If you are defeated in battle during the quest is marked as a failure and you will not be rewarded. In order to cancel the quest, you must either succeed, fail, or talk to a worker cat. You will not be able to save the game during a quest, so it will be wise to save before starting one. Monster growth. Monsters that successfully join your party with a successful pact will become stronger by fighting in battle. You can strengthen them further by feeding them cooked dishes. You can only feed them once per level. If a monster's level increases by 3 in one battle, you can only feed them once. Why 3? Why not say 2? Interesting. Okay, interesting. However, if a monster's level... Okay. Oh, I think I see what they're saying. However, if a monster's level increased greatly, it will receive some bonus relative to the number of levels it increased. If a monster level increased greatly, it will receive some bonuses relative to the number. Okay. You must feed your monsters periodically if you want to have more powerful monsters. Okay, I think what they're saying with this is that later on, we're going to be able to use weaker monsters in really tough battles, and if they actually are part of the battle, what will end up happening is that they'll gain a bunch of experience and level multiple times in that one battle. So if they level at least, it says 3 times, but I think it would even be it would even constitute twice. You can't like, they can't be at level 1, go to level 5, and then you can feed them 5 times because you've just because you gained 5 levels, you'll only be able to feed them once. I think that's what it's saying. Monster evolution. Depending on the type of monster, it will be able to evolve into a different form after it reaches a certain level. An evolution icon will be displayed on the right of the monster's face when a monster is able to evolve. If you feed the monster in this state, it will evolve. When you evolve a monster, its level will return to level 1, but it will inherit all skills, magic arts, and 20% of its parameters. This will result in a more powerful monster than those of the same race you form a direct pact with. The maximum level and the number of strategies will also change by evolution. There are some monsters that will not evolve by eating food. You will need to equip them with special items known as statues and feed them in that state. If you obtain a statue, keep it with you. Okay, so the game tells you about that too. Number of monsters, we're getting through this. Number in party. You can only have up to 4 monsters in your party. If you form a pact with a 5th monster, the formation screen will be displayed. Number in Cats Guild. You can send up to 232 monsters to the Cats Guild. If you would like to form a pact with more monsters, you must part with a monster. You can only, number of same monster family. You can only form pacts with up to 5 monsters of the same family in battle. However, you can have more than 5 if you evolve them into that family. Okay, that's good to know as well. Some of this is probably not going to make sense. I'll explain it more when we get to actually doing it. Synthesis. You can create new items by synthesizing items in possession and any additional necessary materials. Synthesizing can be performed in certain shops. You will need the items necessary, materials, and money to perform a synthesis. Some rare items and equipment can only be synthesized. It is also possible to create a new material by synthesizing 2 materials. Synthesis materials can only be used for synthesis, but some can be sold for a high amount in shops. You can either sell them for the journey or keep it with you until a later time. Okay, and why do you know so much? Meow, that's a secret. Alright, nothing. Now, let's talk to this cat and I'll explain a little bit more. Meow, the wind is blowing dirt into my eyes. How long will this go on? About Cats Guild. Select Party, Cooking, or Quest. Party. Change the monsters in your party. Cooking. Strengthen monsters that increase their level. You will need a recipe and ingredients to cook. Quest. Receive a reward by performing small tasks. Small tasks? Alright, let's look at Party. So Party, it's exactly the same screen that we saw when we picked up Chime as our 5th monster. So you can just put, Chime or whatever else you have in, and it says add Chime to party and remove Scarlet from the party, so it's going to swap those 2 if I do that. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can do that if you want. Cooking. About cooking. Monsters can eat once they increase their level. When it eats, a monster's chance of performing a sync art, strength, and other skills may change. Different recipes affect different monsters. Try different combinations. Okay. I actually wasn't aware of that. So let's see. I can feed any of these monsters. I only have a rice ball, so I could make a rice ball and start cooking and feed it. I'm not going to bother. There's really no reason to at the moment. Marta can also do the same thing. I think different monsters, like, so I think this means the wolf doesn't care. Polwiggle is happy to receive this. And I don't know what this one is. Like, maybe Scarlet, hang on. Maybe Scarlet is desperate for it or something like that. But there's also, the one you want is a love heart. If they have a love heart, that's the best one. All right, and quest. About quests. Succeed at a task and obtain rewards. Check the recommended level before you take on a quest and compare it with your current level. Be careful. If your level is lower than the recommended level, horrible things can happen. Okay, so we have 5 quests. Interesting. Okay, so some of these will be different for you. This time around, I got the volcanic cave. You can see the location there, so sort of on the middle up of the screen, middle right up of the screen. I got volcanic cave, dwarves' ore mine, ocean, dark forest, and another dwarves' ore mine. On my practice recently, I actually had all these 4, and this one was called frozen crevasse. So it just depends on what you get. I will explain these more later. As you can see, the recommended quest level is 12. And we're a little low for these quests, so we're not going to bother with that just yet. Yeah, level 6. We're actually quite low. We really desperately need some more money to buy an item from this store. Let's talk to this guy. I can't count the number of times I've had to fix this door in the last 6 months. What can we do to stop these gusts? The mayor's house is the highest house on the hill up ahead. The winds are getting stronger every day. It's only a matter of time before the houses start being blown away. Is there someone I missed over here? No, okay. Yeah, and there's nothing on this, but you can walk out to it if you want. Okay, let's go down here into this cavern. I think we've got about 14 minutes left, if memory serves. Yeah, that should be right. Alright, let's talk to people in here. There's something romantic about the summoned spirit of wind. Whenever I look at these murals, I feel that the summoned spirit of wind is about to say something to me. I wonder what the voice of the summoned spirit of wind sounds like. Look, it's like Link over there in the mural. The ruins are so boring. Sometimes that silver-haired woman gets angry with me when I say that, but it's true. Silver-haired woman? I know who that is. I'm so bored. I am so bored that I'm going to die of boredom. This is so boring. My wife is obsessed with the summoned spirit of wind. Whenever she has a free moment, she comes to look at the murals. But lately the wind in this town has become unbearable. You never know when it's going to send something flying right into you. Whenever my wife says she wants to come here, I always come along, no matter the danger. Even the sails of the great windmill were blown away by the wind. That windmill was this town's symbol. I wish we could fix it, but with the wind still blowing, when will the wind finally cease? Okay, cool, so we did all that. Now, let me see, are we going to get a cutscene first? No, we're not quite at the cutscene yet. Let's talk to this woman. The wind has been driving the tourists away, and it's gotten awfully lonely here. Can I help you with anything, by the way? Alright, so she has some pretty generic stuff to sell. Apple gel, orange gel, life bottle, paralysis bottle, poison bottle. An ice cape is actually pretty good, pretty useful item because it has the resist wind ability. We've also got the sealed charm, which also has a resist wind. 30% chance of preventing sealed arts and slightly resistant to wind. Sealed arts is basically the enemy will apply a debuff to you that will not let you use your arts. That's pretty much it. So no Demon Fang, no Havoc Strike, all that kind of stuff. Talisman prevents magical ailments to some degree. That one is, I think, like if you have your attack decreased and all that kind of stuff, I think that's what it prevents or resists. Heal Mark, we already got that one earlier. And the Opal, oh sorry, not there yet, sorry. Opal is, there was an aquamarine, there was an aquamarine in Luin, and it gave the, I guess, water element and resistance to fire, probably. This one gives the wind element and gives you resistance to earth. A gem blessed by the summoned spirit of wind, difficult to handle and affects those who possess it. And then Undini's Whisper. This is an item that I would have wanted to get, but I don't have the money for it at the moment. One of the powerful monster grimoires. Learn the healing art first aid. So I would have wanted to get that. I can still if I sell some stuff. Like maybe if I sell one of these. I've got to sell something because I can sell my old weaponry, but I kind of don't want to. I always want to keep it. Let me sell that. I really need that elemental fragment. I'm going to sell one monster grimoire. Wait, have I already... Oh, okay. Sell these 2 imp wings. sell this. It's not quite enough, is it? Damn, still 500 short. Don't want to sell life bottles because they're very useful as well. I don't want to sell that. Another imp swing? Okay, I'll sell another imp swing. Is that going to be enough? That's not enough. I'll sell one life bottle and I'll sell... How much was it again? 1,530. Okay, I'll sell one beef strip and one apple gel. I might not have needed to sell the beef strip. No, what am I doing? Buy. Okay, we need this. Trust me, we need this. Okay, let's talk to you. My wife and I came to visit a hotel that holds special memories for us, but the wind here is unbelievable. I've got to stay strong for her. But if I'm blown around by these winds much longer, I'm gonna freak out. Don't tell her I said that. Henpecked? I've heard that before, and based on the context, I'm guessing it, like, I'm trying to think of the other term. Like wrapped around the finger sort of thing. Don't tell my wife that I'm afraid of strong winds. Yeah, something like that. There's a sign here, I can barely read it. It says something like, sold out, brave dog, cat foods, and so. I think that's what it says. It's really hard to read. It's just too low resolution. Okay, another save point. We can use that in a moment. We can also spend the night here. Welcome to Cool Breeze. Well, we could, but we don't have the money. That's fine, we're at full health. Let's go upstairs. I don't think there's anything up here. Oh no, there is. Yay. I came all this way to see the ruins, but the gate to the stone dais is sealed. Now what am I supposed to do? The rest of the town is in awful shape. Everything's closed and there's nothing else to see. I guess I'll move on to some other town, but I really want to see that stone dais. Okay, we can't enter through here. We can enter this room, but I don't think there's anything in here. Oh no, there's a woman. There haven't been many guests lately, so the lady of the house keeps following us around and bothering us all day. It's really irritating. I know it's rude for me to complain about the management to the customers. Sorry about that. I swear, I'm going to quit. You can go up here as well, but nothing. Okay, cool. Getting through Asgard. Sometimes I think about like how long it takes to talk to all these NPCs. Obviously I know exactly where to go, but it's good to talk to all the NPCs, you know? Try and do as much as you... show off as much of the game as possible. Alright, now it'll either be a cutscene or... Okay, it's a cutscene.
This town seems kind of desolate.
This is weird. The last time I came here with Daddy, it wasn't like this at all.
Your dad? Now that you mention it, where's your family?
Well... Watch out!
Sorry.
It's fine.
Are you?
It's all right. You have an interesting creature with you.
Emil, what are you doing? We're terribly sorry. Are you all right?
Marta, this man, he...
This town's changed too.
Huh?
Excuse me, are you originally from here?
A long time ago. Back then, this city wasn't even called Asgard. Sorry, this is my hometown. It brings back memories of my friends from back then. It seems they got the better of me. Forgive me.
That guy. He noticed Tenebrae.
Are you sure? I've never seen anyone who could do that.
I wonder who he is.
Who is that strange guy?
I wonder who that guy was. He said some strange things. What a weirdo. I mean, it's been a long time since this town changed its name to Asgard.
Right. No human alive today could have been around then. Could he be an elf? Maybe that's how he noticed Tenebrae.
Yeah, but even elves and half-elves only live about 1,000 years tops. He must have been teasing us. Jerk.
He may actually be older than his youthful appearance would indicate.
Oh, you mean like you, Tenebrae?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
We Centurions are ageless. I will not be treated like a doddering old man.
Alright, with the... Yeah, we still have a few minutes left. Let's go in here. And let's talk to this guy. Isn't this wind horrible? My dragons are too scared to fly in it, so I stabled them outside of the town to wait it out. We've been getting more Tethe Island tourists lately, and there's been lots of interest in my old dragon carriage. But there's no way that I can reopen my business until this wind stops. Alright, you see this large mug on the ground? Examine it. Well done, you've found me. I am the mysterious gourmet, the Wonder Chef. I shall give you this as proof. Use it well. Obtained recipe for grill. Now then, farewell! Sorry, I was standing directly in the way. That was silly. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's just talking. Okay, I thought there was like some kind of secret there. Okay, so we got the recipe for grill. We cannot look at that at all until we go back to the cats. Alright, it won't open. Let's go this way. So don't worry about it right now. It's good though. The mayor? You're at the wrong place. The mayor's house is further into town. This is an inn, or at least it used to be. Okay, we can't enter there. Tourists stopped coming when the gusts started. We had to close down. If it wasn't for this godforsaken wind, we'd be doing fine. Doo-doo-doo. You know what, the fact that I had like 30 minutes to start chapter 2 in this episode is really great. Okay, can't enter there. What's this kid doing? The wind has been so strong lately that I can't even go outside to play. I used to be able to play outside every day. I wish I could play outside more. The mayor's house is up these stairs, and then at the top of another set of stairs. Okay, thank you, that's good information. Doggy! Murray! Woof. I think she did call it Murray, but I think it was Murray with an A after the second R and between the R and the Y. I never imagined that windmills would be destroyed by wind. That's just how strong the gusts have become. It's so sad. I can't believe that our town's famous windmills are gone. Oh, don't mind me. Okay, what about you? If I go out in the open, I might get swept away by the wind, so I'm staying right here. Watch out for the wild gusts. Okay, cool. We can enter here. Let me talk to you first. A lot of people have been abandoning their homes. The mayor and Lenar are the only ones left here. Lenar's house is the one on the right. The mayor's house is up the stairs. I wonder if we should start thinking about moving ourselves. Okay, nothing over there. Let's enter this house. You are Aisha. Who are you? Can I help you with something? You're looking for Lloyd? I haven't seen him here in quite a while. I hope he visits us soon. I have so much to thank him for. Yeah, as you can see, there's quite a few mistakes. The developers are like, well, the player will never visit this house that's like right in the way. We've got 3 minutes left, or 2 minutes left. Yeah, we should be able to get through this. Seems like nobody's home.
I just don't get it.
Huh? What do you mean?
The wind isn't strong enough. There's no way a wind this weak could damage buildings like this.
Well, maybe some days the wind is stronger.
Wow, what was that?
Marta, look!
Huh? Huh?
Marta!
Emil!
Sorry. We'd better go find some shelter somewhere.
There's a cave-like area not far from here known as the Mural Cavern. If I may suggest, perhaps we should head there to avoid the wind.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Wait! It's safer if we hold hands.
Alright, and we'll have one more skip before we finish. Killing the moment.
Your hands are so warm, Emil.
You think so?
Two young hearts all aflutter. How sweet.
A flutter? Who says stuff like that anymore?
I do. You got a problem with that?
You're funny, Tenebrae.
Way to kill the moment, you two.
Alright, let's leave things there and we'll continue next time. For now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 3 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.